Hello, guys. Welcome back, and I'm here with my monthly mission for September, which is tips on studying the Korean language and my thoughts on the Korean characters in the language. So yeah, my tips on studying Korean language. Actually, if you want to start studying the Korean language as like a beginner, I recommend you start with the alphabets. That's like the characters. Yes, the characters. And if you can use any way to study, any method. You can use applications. You can use PDFs, and you can do some online classes. But trust me, you don't need a tutor to study Korean language. You can do this all by yourself. Or yeah, just like me, I've been studying Korean language for like, say, a few years back. Well, I won't call it intensive study because I have to juggle between schoolwork, chores, and some other stuff. So I haven't actually been learning intensively, but I've been doing the best I can. Actually, I'm using them. And yeah, if I'm gonna recommend any PDF for you, I'm gonna recommend Talk to Me in Korean. That's like the best. That's like best for me. It's detailed. It has every detail. It's like someone who's there teaching you, but it's in written form. So if you wanna like download any PDF or buy a PDF, you should get Talk to Me in Korean. And if you wanna get applications, I don't know any alphabetical application, but I studied my alphabet through Google. I just Googled it out and it was there, so I kind of learned it, crammed it. So yeah, well, okay, if you want to study, you should like have someone you can practice with. It could be a fellow student, like a fellow person who's studying Korean as well, or it could be like a Korean person you practice with. I tell you, I learned Korean in different ways. I'm currently using the Talk to Me in Korean all 9 volumes, about 900 and something pages. PDF, that's what I'm actually currently using. And I started to pick up words from Korean dramas because it's easy to learn Korean. It's really easy from the dramas, and then I started continuing with the music. Yeah, the dramas that they always they repeat a lot of words you can easily grab onto. Like if they're like, okay, if you want to say I'm sorry, it's like if you want to say it in the polite form, you can say 죄송합니다, or you can say 미안해. 미안해 is the informal form. I say formal form of saying I'm sorry. Like if you want to say it to your colleagues or someone that's younger than you, that you're close to, yeah. But 죄송합니다 is like the formal way of saying I'm sorry to like someone older than you or someone you. It's a way of showing respect. So yeah, they always like 죄송합니다, or if they want to say, they were like 사랑해요. 사랑해요 means I love you. There are so many words that you can pick up from Korean dramas. And okay, yeah, if you're upset, there's mostly one word they say. They're always like 미쳤어. Michoso means like, have you gone crazy, or yeah, that's actually what michoso means. So there are a lot of words you can pick from Korean drama. That's where I started learning. Then I got interested in learning the language, and I moved up to Google and some applications, and then now I'm at the PDF. So yeah, so that's my tip for studying the Korean language. It's not really hard. Then the second one is what I think about the characters in the Korean language. Well, actually, it's the Korean characters are like the most simple. The most simple or the simplest? I don't know. Asian language, you can actually study the characters. The characters are like so easy to memorize, to learn. It's really, really easy. Like when you look at this character, you're like, oh, this is what it's for. Unlike the Chinese, I am not insulting the Chinese language, but the Chinese looks like a child is scribbling on the paper, like I don't understand. But the Korean language is the easiest to learn. It has like a particular character for each alphabet. You have they have this character for like the R and the L sound. We have this for the M. We have this for the B. Yeah, the B, and it also has like a kind of sound for P too. We have characters that have two sounds, and we have those for one, and we have the vowels, and yeah, it's just so easy. You can memorize the characters. You can actually read Korean even if you don't understand what you're reading. Actually, that's what I did. I started with the characters and I moved on to reading, but yeah, sometimes I'm just like I'm reading and I'm not understanding the word. Yeah, so that's why I'm still studying. Yeah, so the Korean characters are actually nice and very easy to learn. I enjoy. It's actually fun reading the Korean language even if you don't understand. You feel like, oh, this is not even English, and I'm like, I can read it, even if some people don't believe you. Like, I sometimes am like, oh, I know what this means, and like, okay, what does it mean? And I read it out for them, and they're like, how do I know you're not lying? And I'm like, okay, just let it go. So yeah, the Korean language is very easy to learn, very, very easy to learn. So you might wanna, if you wanna learn the Korean language, you can start with the alphabet, the characters. Yeah, that's like the best step to start learning the Korean languages. It's just like the English, where you start with the alphabets, then you move up to the verbs or 2 to 3 letter words and stuff like that. It's just like the same steps learning English. That's how you can learn Korean language. Well, you need practice. When it comes to Korean language, you need to practice with someone, or you can just use like the movies. You can learn from the movies. I actually have more than a few Korean friends that I practice with when it comes to Korean, and those who are still learning, those who are not Korean that are still learning, I practice with them as well. So yeah, so that's just it. So thank you guys. I think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys next month. That's October. It's my October mission. I'll see you guys. So please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, turn on your notifications. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So thank you for watching. 안녕히 가세요.